It actually
I know
happened.
somebody who knows somebody.
Well, they actually reached out before that whole debacle happened. So, but I will say this about the Oscars last night, and this is something that I want to tell everybody. I was very mad when Green Book won.
Really?
I'll tell you why. Because I didn't pick it in my pool. And I.
Who'd you pick? Roma?
Listen, I had Rennes. Me and Rennes we were going back and forth, and I thought I was going to just crush him.
And we talked about it on Friday.
I know, and it did not go down the way that I wanted it to. I did win Best Supporting Actress in Regina King.
Yep.
Then I won Best Supporting Actor in Mahershala Ali. I won Screenplay with Green Book, and so I was looking good. But then it started for director of photography. I wound up picking Favorite.
You went Christian Bale.
I went Bale over Rami Malek.
I went Bale also.
And I knew I was screwed with that because my thought process behind taking Bale this round was because I didn't think the Oscars were going to reward Singer. And I don't think that he was rewarded, but that maybe they thought it that way. But once Bohemian Rhapsody started winning up top, I'm like, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
So we're coming down to it, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is really close, and I hadn't tallied everything up. So I'm like, okay, Roma needs to, because Coran I had, director, he had Spike Lee. So here it comes, and I'm like, I haven't tallied it up yet. And Green Book wins it, and I pick Roma, and I'm like, holy shit, I think I lost this thing. And I won by 1 point.
Oh, wow.
I won by 1 point.
It's because he had Spike Lee. That's the point.
It's because he had Spike Lee, or because of
you could say something else,
anything, or Regina King, whatever. But it was one, and I thought I was going to whoop him, but I didn't. I won by 1, and I was like, damn it, Green Book. Everybody else is mad for something else. I guess. But
no, I don't know, because Green Book. Out of the movies nominated, I tweeted it was my favorite movie. It was the one I enjoyed the most of all those movies. Yeah. And I had no idea of all this backlash of all this kind of stuff. I just really enjoyed the movie. And I was given some articles by some people about Mahershala Ali apologized to the family and all that kind of stuff. And I got to be honest with you, I don't know what he's supposed to apologize for. I thought it was a lovely story about two men becoming great friends.
Yeah,
and I think maybe that's as a white man, I look at it differently and I apologize.
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
Here's the thing. The big argument behind it is that, first of all, it's called Green Book, and when you look at what Green Book was, the overall premise of how horrible the fact that these people had to follow these things to be safe, right? And the movie is exactly what you said. It's about friendship. So the two of those don't really. The movie itself is more about friendship than it is the actual Green Book. It has to be a part of the movie. So people are upset that it kind of it paints racism in more of a kind of pleasant light as towards the way. And I understand the argument there. I get it, and I do understand a lot of the backlash. When I don't, I'm sorry. I don't care if he's getting applauded for it. I think it was completely distasteful for Spike Lee to react the way he did. I think it was horrible. I think it was absolutely horrible that he got pissed off when they announced that Green Book won, and he threw his arms up and he said it was to him it felt like it was a ref making a bad call at a game. You're not at a sports game. You're not. You're at the Academy Awards, and it's like you can be upset, and you should say, and you can say afterwards, it's a disrespect to everyone who made that movie. It's a disrespect to Mahershala Ali. It's a disrespect to all those people. Yeah. Just because you didn't win or somebody else you thought should win, it's anybody else would have got caught shit for it, and he should do.
And see, here's the thing: is I liked Spike Lee's reaction to himself winning, jumping in St. Jackson's arms. Like that's how you're supposed to react. That is a beautiful moment of I've worked my whole career to get to this, even if it's not Best Picture or Director.
And you deserve to act that way because you won.
Because you won, right? I love that. I don't know if you guys caught this, but when Olivia Colman won, which was my big bet of the night that I picked that.
Crazy talk.
I
can't believe that you got that because that was the biggest upset of the night.
Because so did Scott Mantz, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I picked Olivia Colman simply because
my wife did too.
I didn't know anything about the wife one, but I knew that she won the Golden Globe, and I was just like, whatever. Yeah, she was winning everything.
And we said, and who was our boy that called in? Dave, right?
Dave Mason.
Oh, yeah. He called in. She was like 700 to 1.
Minus 700.
Something crazy.
It's crazy. So I picked Olivia Colman, and because I actually did not love the favorite, but I really loved her.
Yeah, she was
and
good.
I thought her speech was the most fun part of the evening.
The best.
It was incredible.
Lady
she was
Gaga.
So cool. Yeah, and she pointed out to her, right? But if you notice, and because I watched it, I was watching Lady Gaga.
Oh, you guys watched the speaches?
Oh yeah, we watched them all.
I didn't watch it once.
You did. You didn't watch Olivia Colman's? You should watch it.
It's pretty fun.
It's
didn't
great.
watch the back. Just wanted to watch.
Oh,
just
I
wanted
gotta
to
wrap
watch
it
the
up.
one. I was so done with these Oscars, and our boy came out, and that guy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sam Bailey.
Oh, Choo Choo.
Lance Bailey.
He came out and he looks like a villain in Secret and Him.
He does.
I almost texted you again, but I was like, I've texted Christian too many times about Choo Choo today. Too many times.
For a sec. I did. The only thing I stayed on was I watched it in memoriam. I wanted to pay respect. To in memoriam,
Yeah.
But I fast forwarded through everything.
You know what sucks is that when Choo Choo Bailey came on the screen, I was like throwing my hand. We're on the live stream for Collider, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like throwing my hands up and thinking everybody around me knows what's going on. And he's doing the in memoriam, and I'm like, oh, this guy.
Yes, friggin' guy. No, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I was sitting there with Sadie. I go, God, there he is. She's like, what are you talking about?
Just giggling.
I should have called you
We're
guys.
all so bitter about him, and everybody at home's probably like, "Why is Roxy throwing her
that?
hands up about the in memoriam?
Yeah.
She's upset they're doing that."
But speaking of being
didn't
upset,
speak, yeah.
did you see? But did you watch when Olivia Colman wins? Everybody else is like, yeah, they're clapping. Lady Gaga, stone, and goes, oh wow.
What?
I caught that. Yep.
Really?
I rewound it. I rewound it like 3 or 4 times, and even Amanda was
think
like,
that-
not the best reaction.
Here's the thing that we have to try to remember, though. A lot of them are friends with each other, are rooting for each other. Like Glenn Close, as much as I loved Olivia Colman's
she ever won
performance,
one?
No.
And as much as I loved Olivia Colman's performance, I saw all of them. Glenn Close deserved that.
I agree.
Olivia Colman didn't not deserve it, but Glenn Close had the edge just a little bit. Not because of the career, because of that one performance.
She was the whole movie.
She was the entire movie, and it was flawless. And the fact that she didn't get it, a lot of people are talking about, is this her last go at that? And I don't think so. I'm hoping
She's
she's
not
got
90.
No, but just because. There's not that many Oscar-worthy roles for somebody her age. They're not out there that much right now.
Right.
So the fact that she didn't get it is
But-
probably crushing.
But on the flip side of that, Olivia Colman isn't much younger than
No, she's not.
Glenn Close, right? Glenn Close gets that. I mean, of the 5 nominated actresses in that category, only one of them was very young, and it was Lady Gaga.
Yeah, but
Well-
it's about performance for me, and Glenn Close's was better.
Oh, but see, I didn't see it, so that's why I bet Olivia
the
Colman.
thing, though, as far as the Gaga thing goes, the one I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt, even though, like I said, she annoyed me a little bit last night. Sorry, Rox. The thing that I will give her benefit
Can you
of
do
the
the
doubt.
shaking thing again?
Not right now.
Okay.
But the thing with her is that I think because everybody was shocked that Glenn Close didn't get it.
It wasn't
because
about herself. It was about Glenn
I
Close.
think
Oh, you
so.
think it was about
Yeah,
Glenn
yeah,
Close?
that's what I'm saying.
Because Gaga was Gaga had been losing quite often, but she's been losing to Glenn Close. So I think that the way that you can interpret that is that she was like, wow. Who saw that coming? Because I didn't see that coming.
And, if you're going to lose to somebody, you want to lose to the person whose performance you think is best. And if you're sitting there and you're Gaga,
point, right.
I think she probably had dealt with the fact, like, I'm losing to Glenn Close.
Again, right.
She did a better job than I did. Or the material she was given was more challenging. And it's so hard as a performer to say, that one's better. Because Olivia Colman did literally everything she could with that material. I just think that the job of Glenn Close was a little more challenging.
Can I tell you the most confusing moment of the night, though?
Go.
I didn't understand why Bette Midler was singing Mary Poppins.
What a twist.
How about why she was wearing that dress?
Yeah, but why, I mean, see, I didn't even notice. I don't notice those things.
That sheer flower dress.
Who was wearing a rubber glove? It was
Rachel Weisz.
Rachel Weisz. That's the only thing I noticed. My wife said something.
Hideous.
Yeah, 'cause my wife
Jennifer
says-
Lopez with the disco ball.
She made the best dress list on like everybody's list, and I think people are out of their
Rachel
mind.
Weisz?
Yes.
Yeah, no, it looked
Out
like-
of their
it looked-
mind.
It looked like,
she was she was nervous it
my
was going to rain.
My daughter said she's wearing a rubber ball.
It was effing hideous.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to that shit. But yeah, I didn't understand why Bette Midler's not even in the movie.
No.
Did what's her face? Emily Blunt just didn't want to do it. I guess.
How about why Barbara Streisand announced Black Klansman? Or I mean, there were so many. I guess because she's
Right.
Jewish. Like
And
there
from
was just so and Brooklyn. There was so many moments last night where I was like, huh?
Yeah.
But here's the
why
thing
wouldn't
is-
Denzel do it?
Or,
like Denzel, like because of his son. You know?
Queen Latifah? Like, that was such a street. If you're going to make the Queen pun, then have her introduce Bohemian Rhapsody.
yeah.
Why are.
Hey.
I just tweeted out. I tweeted out. Does anybody think that Queen Latifah has seen The Favorite? Or isn't that what she introduced? Did she
Yeah,
introduce The Favorite?
because she says it's hard to be Queen.
Hard to be queen, right? Okay, so I get the pun. So I tweeted out. I don't know if she's seen it, just as a joke.
Right.
Dude, that was the most tweet action I got all night.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, why don't you think she saw it? Because she's. I'm like, no. I just don't think that The Favorite is like.
A Queen Latifah.
Yeah, I just don't think that. But
Yeah.
that's
After you
me.
for that?
Oh, no.
tweet?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jeez.
that's what I was saying. That's what I said this morning. I didn't tweet about anything last
Yeah.
night
Yeah.
except like I won 5-4, and I was texting Renazizi about it all night. That was it because I'm so exhausted by the world.